He breaks the tape. Nick Wallenda walking his way into history.
I've walked this thing with my eyes closed. I've walked it backwards. I've walked it with less stabilizers on, with more stabilizers on, trying to simulate real world conditions.
Nick Wallenda becoming the first person to traverse Niagara Falls.
Leading up to a big TV event or a big world record, I'll be on it twice a day, 3 times a day, sometimes 2-3 hours at a time.
This is a man of singular mental fortitude.
Walking in a wire this unstable makes me confident walking between 2 skyscrapers 1,000+ feet up. I am blessed to have figured out what my calling is. And I think it's so important that people realize that they are called to greater things. I just happen to be called to do something that's very unique, that has created this amazing platform. It's one of the cool things about the circus is it is all about family. My family, 7 generations on one side, my grandmother's side, 6 generations on my grandfather's side. My wife comes from 7 generations on her dad's side, 8 generations on her mom's side. So it's something that families do for a long time, and it's passed on from generation to generation. Circus performers are very driven people. They're extremely hard workers. They're very diligent in what they do. Through triumph, through tragedy, through every challenge you can imagine, we just keep going strong and pushing forward. This is our passion. Those moments where the wire is shaky under my feet, I make it a point to realign my thoughts. When my thoughts want to go to fear, because that wire is unstable and I'm 150 feet up, I immediately counter that fear, or that negative thought that creates the fear, with a positive thought.
As Nick and his family know exactly what he faces tonight.
Looking 20 stories down, and a crossing that at long last is now upon us.
I trained for the volcano on this wire right here, and I would visualize that volcano as I walked. Try to put myself in that position, and then when I'm over the volcano, I try to visualize the backyard. It's all very much a mind game.
Nick Wallenda, a 7th generation daredevil, walking with his family's legacy.
God has blessed me with a very unique gift and a very unique talent. It's up to me to train and prepare properly for every event. It's up to me to make that decision of whether I'm going to walk across the Grand Canyon. And in the end, I am risking my life. The reality is I can do what I do with peace because I do know what eternity is. And I think that's so important and so relevant to my career and who I am. Thank you for your graciousness, Lord. We thank you for being an incredible God and going. It's not about Nick Wallenda walking across the Grand Canyon or Niagara Falls or 13 world records, or it's not about that. It's about how can I use that to influence someone in a positive way. And I pray that you would just put your hedge of protection over me as I walk, Lord, and most of all, that your name would be glorified above all. What I've learned is that the only way to get to that other side safely is to just keep moving. Even when I'm dealing with possibly what you would call fear, even when I'm dealing with the troubles of the environment, the heavy mist of Niagara Falls or the winds of the Grand Canyon, I keep walking.
Nick Wallenda off the wire and into the history books.
When I hear impossible, to me, there's something inside of me that gets excited. Chase your dreams and your passions. Don't just settle for status quo, but continue to pursue your dreams, no matter how crazy they are.